podcast is taught here at Polk County Christian School, 2490 West Tower Drive, Bolivar, Missouri. Stop by our school to see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for students in our area. All rights reserved.
All right, folks, we are live. This is the final game of the night. This is day one of the Riverview Christian School basketball tournament. And we have already live streamed the middle school boys game, and we just finished the high school girls game. High school boys are out on the court now doing their warm-ups. So we are going to switch to, I'm going to turn my mic off and run the numbers, run through the roster for the high school boys team. I don't have all the players for the boys. Not all of them were present when we were doing the roster videos. So I'm missing 25, Josh Venom, 31, I don't remember who 31 is, and 52 is Ben Walker.
I'm in 8th grade. I'm Jersey Never. I'm in 11th grade. And I'm in 21.
Well, apparently I can't do that because for some reason all the girls from the previous girls game are still there. So we'll just go through those. I'll do those manually right now. We've got, and these are in no certain, well, I'll put them in jersey number order. Let me switch to my actual roster. Give me just a minute. I've still got my roster set for the girls game. All right, roster for the high school boys game. 0-0, Tyler Anderson, 9th grader. Number 10, Alden Gardner, 9th grader. Number 25, Josh Venom, 12th grader. Number 9, Landon Gray. I'm sorry, number 3, Landon Gray, 9th grader. Number 30, Gideon Walker, 10th grader. Number 33, Lucas Burton, 12th grader. Number 42, Ledger Rust, 11th grader. And number 52, Ben Walker, 12th grader. And during the broadcast, I'll refer to the Walker brothers as Gideon and Ben, just to keep them separate. Gideon being number 30 and Ben being number 52. And I don't think I've got any of the brothers on this team. So everybody else, I'll try to use last names, but honestly, I know most of these people by first and last name. So I may slip up and use a first name on occasion. That's absolutely not intentional. And then the Eagles are out on the court as well, and their roster, I don't have a list of who starters are, but in actually it's not numerical order by jersey number, it's alpha numerical order by jersey number. And so that is number 0, Hunter Sanders. Number 10, Charlie Ramsey. Number 12, Kimon Vandevort. Number 13, Heston Kelly. Number 2, Zen Rhea. Number 20, Langston Kelly. Number 25, Toby Laban. Number 30, Jason Klotz. Number 40, Ian Whitted. And number 5, Zach Zinn. All right, we're down to 11 minutes till tip-off. And so we'll just take a break and let the clock run until it's time for the game to start. You'll see that we've got a scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. That's an actual camera pointing at a scoreboard here in the venue. And we'll try to keep the tripod still and not get that turned away from the scoreboard as we pan back and forth with the tripod. And, you know, I just realized I forgot to swap the logo from the previous game. I've still got the Berean Lions. Let me fix that. That'll be just a minute. We'll get that done. added the blur capability this year. All right, there we go. So we got the logo right. I apologize for not having that right on the previous game, the girls' game. And we did have a problem earlier during the middle school boys' game with the microphone on the broadcast. And I think that it was related to the Wi-Fi connection at the time. I think the Wi-Fi was struggling. The microphone seemed to be good during the high school girls' game we just finished. So our plan is to just keep broadcasting, and if we have an issue, a mic issue or an audio issue of any kind, we'll just keep filming. And, you know, if it turns out that the recording is not good enough, I am doing a backup recording, and so we'll just have a backup recording available, and we'll upload that later if need be. But I expect that everything's going to work fine. And we are directly behind the scorers table. I actually moved to be just behind their chairs. And so you may hear some errant conversation from the scorers table, but it gives the camera and the tripod a little more height and less chance of a coach standing in front of it. So that should be helpful. All right, looks like the captains are meeting for the coin toss. About 5 minutes till tip-off.
County Christian School glorifies God through excellence as a Christ-centered educational environment that emphasizes servant leadership with a biblical worldview. On behalf of the school board, teachers, and all who have invested time, effort, finances, and prayer, we appreciate the opportunity to have a part in establishing a foundation in the lives of our students through Christian education. PCCS athletes, spectators, and families strive to set a Christian example at all times. You may find PCCS on the web at polkcountychristianschool.org and on Facebook at facebook.com/Polk County Christian School or on YouTube at youtube.com/@PCCS, and a direct link to our live broadcasts is youtube.com/@PCCS/live.
All right, folks, it looks like we're about a minute from tip-off. This evening's action is Polk County Christian School High School boys against the Mountain Grove Eagles. We are at the Riverview Christian School tournament in Forsyth, Missouri. If you are new to PCCS TV and the sports broadcasts on PCCS TV, you should be aware that I am not a sports fanatic. And so as a result, I don't know the rules. I don't know the signals. So I really struggle, and I'm handicapped in what I can do as far as calling the game. So bear with me. I'll never question the refs. If I say something that makes you think I might be questioning the refs, know ahead of time I'm absolutely not. I just simply don't understand what's going on sometimes. All right, here we go for tip-off. Josh Venom. And Eagles get the tip-off. And there's a whistle. No shot. 3 green with a block. Okay. And a 3-point shot right off the bat for the Eagles. That's a miss. Ben Walker, nope. That was Lucas Burton with the rebound. And passing it over to Venom, but the Eagles stole the shot, stole the ball, and took it right down, put it up for 2. 2-0. Venom over to Gray. Gray back to Venom on the far side, down to Gray in the corner. And there's a whistle. White ball. I missed that. I'm guessing it must have been traveling. Oh, stepped out of bounds. Eagles from the near corner. Shot was no good. They get their own rebound, puts shot up, and there's a There's a call. Foul on 25 green. Venom. Number 5 on the free throw line. First shot's up. No good. Second shot's up. That one's good. Venom going to bring the ball in. Gives it off to Gray. Gray over to Venom. Venom down to Gray in the corner. Gray into Walker. Lost the ball on the floor. But Venom picked it up. Gives it to Burton. Burton puts the shot up. It's a miss. Walker going for the ball. Apparently a call against Walker. 5-2 green with a push. All right, Eagles bringing the ball in. Passing it into the paint. No shot. It's off a toe, but they keep the possession. It's over to the far corner. Passing it into 25. Puts a shot up. It's good for 2. Score is 5-0. Venom to Gray. Gray bringing it down. And it's into Burton on the paint. And there's a whistle. Travel. Green ball. Venom into Gray in the corner. Gray up for 3 off the brim. And Eagles get the rebound. Number 5 bringing the ball down for the Eagles. He slows it up. Takes it over to 2. 2 across to 20. 20 back across to 19 for a 3-point shot. Oh, it's in. That was a good shot. 8-0. Gray over to Venom. Venom to Walker. Walker up for 2. Nope. White ball. 5 bringing it down for the Eagles. Putting it up for 3 and no good. And Venom keeps it from going out of bounds. And that was out on green. Gray there to break the play up. Was out on White. Good play on Gray's part. Gray into Venom. Venom back to Gray. Gray bringing it down over to Venom on the near side. Venom down to Gray in the corner. Gray driving along the baseline. Going to put the shot up. Draws a foul. 5 White. Gray's going to shoot for 2 at the free throw line. Score is 8-0. First one's up. It's good. Second one's up, and Eagles get the rebound after the shot was no good. Making a fast break, driving into the paint and putting it up. Shot's no good from the Eagles. Burton with a rebound. He's got some defense, and white ball. Burton rolled out of bounds, had the ball on the ground. The Eagles bring the ball in under their own basket. Putting it up for 2 and no good. There's Burton with a rebound. The Eagles end up getting it. Burton gets it off the floor. And Burton tripped up. There's a whistle. Green ball. I was watching the wrong ref. I didn't see who the whistle was on. It was on white. All right. Burton into Gray. Gray down to Venom. Venom over to Walker, and it's out of bounds. White ball. Wow, 13 up for a three-pointer. Good shot for the Eagles. It's 11-1. 10-point lead. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Up to Venom. Venom to Burton. Burton saving it from a backcourt violation. And (2-0) White with a push. Looked like it was before the shot. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Good turnout here in Forsyth for the game. All right, green ball under the basket. Into Gray in the corner, puts it up for three. Missed the shot, and White gets the rebound, making a fast break, going across, nope, looking across court, but didn't pass it. They're going to slow it up, set up an offense. Number 13 on the far side, putting it up for three, missed the shot. Burton got the rebound. Over to Gray. Gray's going to bring it down, looking for a player to send it to. Over to Rust. Rust back to Gray. Gray into Walker. Walker going for two. Missed that. And the Eagles get that rebound. Number 5. 5 over to the far corner to 13. He's driving along the baseline, trying to put a shot up. Walker with a foul on the floor before the shot, so it's going to be white ball. White brings it in. It's up top. He's driving down, puts it in 25 at the free throw line. He puts it up, missed the shot, and jump ball. Burton and 20. Green ball. Venom going to bring it into Gray. Gray bringing the ball across, passes it into Burton. Burton puts it up for a gentle two-pointer, and the Knights are on the board again, 11-3. The Eagles send it across court, down to 13 in the far corner. No shot, he passes it inside, although it was 5 in the far corner, passed it into 13. And they put a shot up, missed the shot. Gray ends up with the ball, making a fast break. Puts a shot up under the basket, and it's going to be Knights ball under the basket. Venom bringing the ball in for the Knights. Giving the ball to Walker. He's under the basket, puts it up for two, missed the shot. Burton gets the rebound, puts it right back up, and there's a whistle. Ref says white number 2 with a push. Burton on the free throw line, shooting for 2. He's one of our 2 seniors this year on the basketball team. First shot's a miss. Second shot's up, and it's good. 11-4. Eagles bringing the ball down. Number 5's got the ball. Putting it over to 20, over to 2. Over to number 13 in the far corner. Puts shot up, no good. They get the ball back off the floor and put it up for 2. It's 13-4. Gray's got the ball, bringing it down for the Knights. Over to Venom. Venom. Up to Alden. Gardner. Gardner's in the game. He's over to Gray. Gray driving along the baseline, passes it, but the Eagles tip it and take possession. And they're making a fast break, putting the shot up, missed the shot, and there's a foul. Oh no, that was on 13, charging. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Over to Gardner. Gardner over to Venom. Venom around to Burton. Burton back up top to Venom. Venom over to Burton again. Burton putting up a 3. And there's a lane violation. Eagles taking possession. 13-4. And there's Venom. Good IQ. He's situational awareness. Oh, with a beautiful steal and a race down court to put it back for 2. Eagles bringing the ball across court and out on, I think, Gardner. Yep, looks like it's tipped out of bounds on Green. So it's still Eagles ball. They bring it into the corner and they're going to drive into the paint, pass it across court. He puts it up, no good. But 13 gets the rebound with a putback, missed the shot, and it's out on Green. Eagles bring the ball in, drive down to the paint, put it out to the corner, put it up for a shot, and no good. And there's the buzzer, so that's the end of the first quarter at 13-6 as we pause before second quarter action. So folks, if you hear me mention during the game about a highlight reel, I've got a button here that I can hit, and it will let me save the last 15 or 20 seconds of video. It'll save that in a separate folder, and I can use that at the end of the season and create a highlight reel from the season. And we plan to do that at the end of the season, make a highlight reel for the whole season. I'll probably do one for middle school boys, one for middle school girls, high school boys, high school girls, and we'll make those available to Coach if he wants to show those maybe at the athletic banquet at the end of the year. And then once those have been shared with the team, we will make those public on the YouTube channel. I did one of those after the volleyball season. I'm working on one for the team for the season, but I did one for one player who was recognized as the all-state team on the volleyball team at the state championship in Joplin back in back in October. That was Caitlin Sandage, so hers is public, just to recognize her for that honor. There'll be other season highlight reels coming out. All right, game's in, second quarter action. Eagles ball and jump ball. Walker got a hand on that after the Eagles put it up, and the shot was no good. Gray's got the ball from Bennon. He's going to bring it down. Gray puts it through to Burton, and The Eagles got a hand on it and tipped it during the bounce pass. So it had ended up being a jump ball, and possession goes to Eagles. Eagles bringing the ball across and doing a reverse down to the near corner. He's swinging it back up top again. He's back down to the near corner, looking to pass it cross court down into the far corner. Passes it into the paint. Walker tips it out to Gray. Gray's got some open court, and he's making a fast break, putting the shot up. It was no good. Walker's there to get the rebound. Gives it to Burton. Burton trying to drive in, draws a foul. That was on White, 2-2, I believe the ref said. Knights are going to sub. Ledger Rust going in for Alden Gardner. And Knights bringing the ball in, give it off to Walker under the basket. He puts it up for an easy 2, and it is 13-8. Eagles ball. Over to the near side. He's driving up to the top of the paint, passes it back to the near side. It's up top, over to the far side, down to the corner. Driving along the baseline. There's a whistle. Foul on the floor. And ref says green 25. That's on Venom with a block. Yep, ball's tipped out, I think, off Green. Yep, still white ball. And the Eagles get the rebound on the missed shot. Number 5 puts it back up. Missed. It's over the basket. 2 gets the rebound, puts it up. Missed. Rust with the rebound on that. Passed it out to Burton. Burton's got some room to move. And he sees too much defense. He's going to slow it up. Gives it out to Venom for a three-point shot. Walker's there to tip the rebound out, but the Eagles end up with it. And they're bringing it back, trying to make a fast break. He drives through into the paint. And jump ball. Possession goes to Green. Venom into Gray. Alden Gardner queuing up to sub back in on the next dead ball. Gray's bringing the ball down. Over to Rust. Rust down to Gray in the corner. Gray inside to Walker. Walker tips it over to Rust. Rust has got the ball, puts it out to Burton. Burton up for a long 2, and that's a beautiful 2-point shot for Burton. (13-11). And Eagles put a shot up, missed it. Venom gets the rebound. Score is 13-11. I have not been paying attention, so I'm honestly not sure if that last shot was a 3 or not. Oh, ball's out of bounds. Green ball. And Alden Gardner coming in for Venom. Josh Venom coming out. Full timeout on the Eagles. Yeah, so Burton's shot was a 2-pointer. I don't know how they scored it. I wasn't watching the scoreboard, but that's what they called it, and they're fixing the scoreboard to make sure that's what it says. right, green ball. Gardner bringing the ball in for the Knights under the basket in their backcourt. Gray's got the ball, and he's bringing it down. Gray sends it over to Rust. Rust with Gray in the corner. Gray up to Gardner. Gardner over to Burton. Burton faking a shot, driving into the paint, putting it up, and Walker gets the rebound with a putback. No good, and the Eagles got to make it a fast break, putting it up for two, and they're good for two, so it's now 15-10. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Over to Gardner. Gardner down to Gray in the near corner. Up top to Rust. Rust back to Gray. Gray up to Burton. Burton over to Gardner. He's wide open. Gardner putting it up for three. Oh, nope. Good effort. And Walker there with a rebound. Eagles batted it out of bounds, saving the shot or the pass. Not sure what Walker was going to do with that, but he was getting ready to do something. So it's green ball. Burton bringing the ball in from the sideline on the corner. Over to Gray. Gray bringing it up top, setting something up. He's back to Rust. Rust over to Burton. Burton to Gardner. Gardner back to Burton. Burton driving in, out to Alden. Alden putting it up for three. Missed the shot, and it's out on green. Rust going for that ball. Tipped it as it was going out of bounds. Eagles ball. Number 1 bringing the ball down for the Eagles. Nope, that's number 5. He's driving down to the elbow, putting it up, missed the shot, and it's out on green, I believe. We'll see what the ref says. Yep, white ball. All right, Eagles put it into the corner, and they put it up for three, missed the shot, but they do a putback and get it right up for two, so it's now 17-10. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half. Gray over to Rust. Rust down to Gray in the corner. Gray bringing it back up top. And Gray down to Rust on the near side, into Gray. Gray puts it up for two, and that's nothing but net. Beautiful shot from Gray. Eagles bringing it down. Oh, fast pass under the basket and put it up for two. That was a good shot for the Eagles. Gardner into Gray. Gray bringing it down. 41, Whitted for the Eagles, queuing up. Eagles, number 2. Oh, 25, White with a foul. That's a push under the basket. Eagles Knight's gonna shoot for two. That's Burton on the free throw line. First shot is up, and that was good. Gardner. Nope, that's Walker and Gardner going in. That's Gideon Walker, number 30, and Gardner subbing in. All right, 19-13. Second free throw shot is up. It's good. All right, 19-14. Eagles bringing the ball down, passing it into the paint again, passing it across court, and they put it straight back up for another two. Gray's got the ball, brings it down to Burton, and it's mid-pass. Kelly with the Eagles, swatting it down, takes possession, fast break, puts it up, missed the shot, and Knight's got the ball back. Gray's got it in the corner, passing it out, tipped out on White. Russ bringing the ball into Burton. Burton over to Alden Gardner. Gardner back up top to Gray. Gray down, well, going to Burton. Kelly tipped it out again. Gray got it. Sent it to Gardner. Gardner back up over to Gray. Now Rust Rust along the baseline, and I think it might have been a 3-second violation, but I didn't see the call. Either way, it's Eagles ball. And tipped out by Burton, I believe. Ben Walker coming in, subbing for Gideon Walker. Eagles get the ball in, drive into the paint, puts it up for 2, missed the shot. Gray got the rebound, and he passed it over to Burton. Burton back to Gray. Gray. Ref says 2-0 on White with a block. So it's Knight's ball on the sideline. Burton's going to bring the ball in. And subbing, Venom coming in for Gardner. Venom's going to bring the ball in for the Knights. Gray gets the ball from Venom. He's going to bring it back to Venom. Venom into Walker in the corner, but it's tipped out by the Eagles. 21-14. Minute 20 left in the first half. Venom's got the ball on the baseline. Pass it into Burton. Burton faking a shot. Ends up giving the ball to Gray. Gray back to Burton under the basket. And Burton going for a shot, and there's a whistle. Not sure if that's going to be for 23. Yep, Burton's going to the free throw line, shooting for 2. First shot's good. 21-15. Love seeing the ref giving some love. Second shot is off the basket. Tipped to Walker, and Eagles end up stealing it. Zinn has the ball. He's bringing it down. Passing it over to 13. 13 putting the shot up. Easy layup for 13. 23-15. Gray's bringing the ball down. Over to Rust. Rust over to Gray in the corner, and 13 steals the ball from Gray. Long pass over to Whitted. Whitted putting up an easy layup. 41 seconds left. Venom bringing the ball into a Gray. It's 25-15. Gray down to Rust. Gray going to the corner. Rust changing it up, bringing it across to Venom. Venom inside, but the Eagles saw that, stole it, and went for the shot. Lost control. It's out of bounds on White. 25-15. Venom bringing the ball in, gives it to Gray. I think that was LeBon with that shot by Eagles. Gray passing it to Walker into the basket. Walker putting it up, missed the shot. Eagles taking possession after the rebound and driving down, put it out to the corner for 3. And Whitted put it up, no shot. Green gets the rebound. Gray's going to have to do a buzzer beater because it's almost time for the buzzer, and he missed the buzzer beater. So the end of the first half, 25-15. Eagles in the lead by 10. We're going to go into a 5-minute halftime. Exciting basketball here in Forsyth, Missouri at the Riverview Christian School Tournament. Both teams are playing pretty well. First game for the PCCS Knights High School boys team tonight. They've had quite a few practices, but this is their first time actually on a court in a game environment this season. And it's a new team, not brand new, but we've got several repeat players, but we lost some players last year. So they're trying to figure out their new normal. And I think this is our first time playing the Mountain Grove Christian Academy Eagles. First time that I can remember. I could be wrong. We may have played them before. 3 minutes left in the halftime. Well, we're down to a minute left in the halftime. Quick shout out to some of our volunteers at PCCS. You can see Coach Brian Gray right there in the hoodie with his back to the camera. He is running the Game Changer app, doing the score, feeding the score live to the internet on the Game Changer app. And Emily Burton standing behind the bench. She is a new teacher at PCCS, but she's also a PCCS graduate. Graduated 3 or 4 years ago, just finished college, and has come back to PCCS as a teacher and is assisting with athletics this evening. Good to see her here and helping out. We had Coach Vanessa Gray, the volleyball coach, was here helping earlier with stats, and she had to leave, take one of her kids to a volleyball game. So Emily Burton has taken over with stats, I believe. Yep. And then, of course, Coach Chad Burton. They're on the sideline, coaching the girls, boys teams, all 4 teams. Doing a great job. He's our athletic director at Polk County Christian School, and we appreciate all the hours that he spends on athletics for our players and for the school. I think we're waiting on the refs. They didn't. Yep, we're waiting on the refs. I think they didn't hear the buzzer. Somebody's going to get them. Just go that way. No. Go that way. Everybody going to applause when they show up? They should be coming out the door just under the flag over there. Maybe we should just start a scrimmage while we're waiting. All right, back for second half action as we start the third quarter. Mountain Grove bringing the ball in. Missed the shot. Ball's on the floor, but Mountain Grove gets it, puts it up for three. Missed that, and they get the rebound. Put it back up. There's a whistle. I think that's on Venom. Yep, 25. Venom with a push. Kelly on the free throw line, shooting for two. 25 to 15, still 25 to 15. He's going to get one more shot. Second shot is good. 26 to 15. Knights ball. Venom bringing it into Gray. Gray going to bring it down for the Knights. Over to Venom. Venom back to Gray in the corner. No shot for Gray. Hands it off to Burton. Burton back to Gray. Gray inside to Rust. Rust missed the pass, and Eagles take it. Make it a fast break. Pass it across court, but they lost control. Out of bounds on the Eagles. It's going to be Knights ball. 26-15. Venom into Gray. Gray over to Venom. Venom back down to Gray in the corner. No shot. Gray bounce pass to Burton. Burton to Rust. Rust to Venom in the far corner. Up for three and missed it. And the Eagles get that rebound. Driving all the way down into the paint. Puts it up for two and out of bounds off White. He was trying to save it and send it back inbounds. Good effort. Gray bringing the ball back down for the Knights. Over to Venom. Venom to Burton. Burton up for three, and oh, nope. White ball. White down to, well, open player into the basket, puts it up for two, so it's 28 to 15. Gray setting it up, puts it over to Venom. Venom down to Gray in the corner, puts it up for three. It's off the rim, and the Eagles get the rebound. And Russ trips up that pass, takes possession, and lost it. The Eagles steal it, but I think that's a charging. Yep, ref says charging. Number 13. Charging Lucas Burton. Gray's going to bring the ball down. Over to Rust. And the ball's out of bounds off of Green. It's White ball. And a hard pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Green ball. Oh, must have been tipped by White. I'm sorry, tipped by Green, so it's White ball still. Ooh, that was a slick move. Fair point. Nobody can deny they deserved that shot. All right, Gray to Venom. Venom to Gray in the corner and out of bounds. Possession goes to Eagles. And the Eagles ball passed under the basket again. He did it again. And there's a whistle. I think that's on Ben Walker. Ref says 52. Yep. All right. Number 25 with the Eagles on the free throw line. 30 to 15. The first shot is good. That's Laban going for his second shot. 31 to 15. His second shot is up, and it's good. 32 to 15. Oh. Ref said shot was no good. He stepped over the line, so 31 to 15. Venom's going to bring the ball in for the Knights. Gray bringing the ball down. Over to Burton. Burton driving into the paint, putting the shot up, and looked like he was trying to draw a foul. There's a whistle. 2-5 White. He did draw the foul. Burton on the free throw line, shooting for 2. First shot's good. 31-16. Second shot is nothing but net. 31-17. Eagles bringing the ball down. Zinn trying to make a fast break. Ran into a bunch of green. Put it over to 40. 40 puts it up for an easy 2 points. And the Eagles steal the ball mid-pass, put it up for 2, and score another basket. Gray bringing the ball into Burton. Burton bringing it down for the Knights. Over to Gray. Gray putting it up for 2, no good, and Eagles get the rebound. Passing it over to 2. 2 driving into the paint, puts it up, no good. Walker sends the ball out of bounds. White ball. White brings it in. It's over to Zinn. Zinn for a 3-point shot from out near the logo. Missed it. But the Eagles get the rebound. They put it up for another 3. No good. Still white ball. And Gray with a beautiful steal. He's making a fast break down court. And there's a whistle. Foul on the floor. 2-0 White before the shot. Venom bringing the ball in under their own basket. Gives it off to Walker. Walker doing the dribble. Puts it up. Missed it. 13 gets a rebound. He's racing back down court. Passes it out to 10. 10 puts it up. Missed the shot. 13 gets a rebound. Puts it out to 10. Nope, 40 on the other side. Missed it. Another Eagles shot was out. White ball. (35-17). 40 bringing the ball in for the Eagles. Way up top, number 5, Zinn gets the shot off. Missed the shot, but the Eagles keep possession. Sending it over to 10. He puts it into 25. 25 back to Zinn. Zinn puts it up, missed it. Burton gets the rebound. Over to Venom. Venom going to slow it up. Set up an offense. Gives it off to Burton. Over to Gray. Gray with a 3-point shot. Almost. Eagles get that rebound. Making a fast break down court. Kelly's open. He puts it up for 2. Foul was on the ground before the shot. Foul was on Rust, 42, and it's white ball. Gardner came in and just grabbed the rebound after he just stepped into the game. Beautiful rebound for Gardner there. And ball's out of bounds off the Knights. Eagles bringing the ball down. Kelly's got the ball up top to 40, over to 3 on the far side. Putting up a long shot. Wow. No, that was Zinn, number 5 on the far side with that 3-point shot. was a good shot. It's 38-17. Gray over to Venom. Venom driving up top. Passing it over to Burton. Burton for a three. Nope, it's off the back of the rim. And Gray getting the rebound, passing it back to Burton, who's driving into the paint, putting the shot up, and draws a foul. Number 5, Zinn on White. Burton on the free throw line, shooting for 2. (38-17). His first shot is up. It's a miss. Burton taking his second shot. Shots up, and it's a miss. And Eagles get the rebound, make it a fast break down court. Zinn driving into the basket, puts it up. Alden getting that rebound. Make it a fast break back. Out to Gray. Gray puts it up for 3, missed it. But Venom gets the rebound, puts it right back up, and there's a shot. Eagles slowing it up. It's 38-19. Zinn over to 40, 40 over to 10. 10 to the corner. They send it back across court for a 3. He steps in, puts it over to 40 for a 3, and no shot. Burton lets the ball roll out of bounds. Going to be green ball. Gardner into Gray. Gray's going to bring it down for the Knights. Over to Burton. Burton back out to Gray. Gray driving into the paint, puts shot up, missed it. Gardner tip of the shot up, the rebound up, and the Eagles get it. Drive down, put it up to Whitted. Whitted putting the shot up, missed it. Eagles tip it out, take possession, put it back up, missed the shot. And they're getting possession again. There's a whistle, it's green ball. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Over to Burton. Burton to Venom. Venom for 3. And, rolled across the rim and it's out. Eagles ball. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Kelly over to 3. 3 back to 10. That's Ramsey. Ramsey with a 3-point shot. Puts it up. It's good. 41-9. Gray bringing the ball down. Eagles steal the ball, passing it for a fast break. He slows up, puts shot up, and makes it. Good for 2. It's 43-19. And Gray trying to get that buzzer beater. It was kind of close. Good effort. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We're going into fourth quarter action in just a minute. Eagles leading 43-19. All right, Knights bringing the ball in at the start of the fourth quarter. Gray's bringing it across. Gray over to Burton. Burton down to Gardner. Gardner to Venom. Venom to Rust. Rust back to Gray. Gray all the way across to Gardner. Gardner down to Venom. Venom back up to Gray. Gray driving into the paint, putting the shot up. Good effort. And there's Gardner going for the putback and draws a foul. 1-3 White. Gardner going to the free throw line, shooting for 2. First shot, good. Straight in, right off the backboard, dead center. 43-20. Gardner going for a second shot at the line. Second shot is up. That one was nothing but net. Oh, ref ruled lane violation on the shooter. He stepped over the line, so that point did not count. Still 43-20. Eagles put the ball up. Venom with a rebound. Trying to pass it to Burton. Tipped out of bounds on White. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Over to Venom. Venom over to Rust. Rust to Gardner for 3. Gardner putting it up, and it's a miss. Pretty close. Out on White, so Venom's going to bring it in for the Knights. Venom into Gray. Gray in the middle of the White, and they're trying to get a hand on the ball. The jump ball. Going to be White ball. Eagles bringing the ball down. Over to the near corner. Swinging it back across. Over to number 5, Zinn on the far side, driving into the paint, putting it up for an easy layup, like he asked him to let him do it. Venom bringing the ball down for the Knights. And the Eagles stealing the ball mid-pass. Fast break, take it down, put the shot up, it's no good. Whitted gets the ball. Oh, there was a travel, and it's going to be green ball before the shot. Gardner bringing the ball into Gray. Gray passing it off to Burton. Burton to Venom in the corner. Venom swinging it back up and off the toe. Gardner there to pick it up. And White. Oh. Ref said it was out off green. Not arguing that. White ball. Green's bringing in some subs. Whitted and Eagles bringing the ball across. Down to 20. Kelly, he passed it over to the far side. Put it into the corner for a 3-point shot. And it's a miss, but 13 gets a rebound. The ball's on the floor. Jump ball. Possession goes to Knights. 45-20. With 5:55 in the game. Gray bringing the ball down. Passing it over to Venom. Venom to Gardner. Gardner driving along the baseline, passing it across court to Gray. Gray up to Venom for 3. Venom in, nope, off the rim. And the Eagles taking possession. 41 with a pass into the paint. 13 puts it up for an easy 2 points. 47-20. Gray putting up a long 3-point shot. Wow. That was a beautiful shot. I wish he'd have started those earlier. Eagles putting up a 3-point. They missed that one. Eagles swinging the ball up to the, nice pass to the Knights, and Russ passing it off to Gray. There's the whistle. (2-0) White. Before the shot, I believe. Yep. Just goes possession to Green. Oh. Scorer's table says 5 fouls. 2-0 is going to sit down. And Walker subbing in. 2-0 Kelly. Had a great game. All right. White ball. Eagles bringing the ball down. Sending it across court. Down to the far corner. Back up top. Whitted looking for a shot. And he drives into the paint. Passes it over. It's back out to the three-point line. Across to number 2, Rhea. And Gardner there to steal the pass. Gardner passing it down court to Gray. And Gray driving into the paint, puts the shot up, missed the shot, but Burton's there to get that rebound, puts it right back up, and the putback no good. Somebody tipped it right back up, not sure who that was, might have been Burton, so it's good for 2. We'll take it. 47-25, 3 minutes, 38 seconds left. Rhea puts the ball up, and it's no good. And Gardner there to get that tipped bobble ball. Whistle. 5 White with a push. Venom going to bring the ball in for the Knights on the near sideline. Venom over to Burton. Burton back to Venom. Venom putting the shot up, and no good. Gardner jumping in for the rebound, missed it, and the Eagles trying to make a fast break, and they do. Gray there to grab the ball after the missed shot, and he's making a fast break. Going to put that shot up, and he does, and it's, so close. Eagles, fast break and a pass down court. They put up an easy layup for 2. It's now 49-25. Gray over to Burton. Burton along the baseline, putting the shot up, and there's a whistle. Looks like Burton drew a foul. Number 2, White. Burton on the free throw line, shooting for 2. First shot's a miss. Second shot is good. 49-26. Zinn passing out to the free throw line. The three-point line. And number 10 put it in for 3. Got to give him credit. That was a beautiful shot. And Gray tried passing, and number 41 stole the pass. Fast break. Went down for the shot. It's 52-26. And 41 going to the free throw line. First shot is good. 53-26. Second shot is good. 54-26. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. Gray bringing the ball across. Over to Venom. Venom down to Burton. And the Eagles trying to steal it, and they do. There's a whistle, though. Looks like ref says green ball out on White. I think they stepped out of bounds in that attempted steal. Venom's going to bring it in over to Gray. Gray going for a long three-pointer. It's off the backboard, then the rim, and out to Gardner. Gardner putting it back up, missed it. Burton got the rebound, puts it up for two. 54-28, Eagles ball. Timeout on the Eagles. Number 12 was queued up for a sub. 30-second timeout on Eagles. And the Eagles are going to bring the ball in on the sideline right here at the scorer's table. Kelly's going to bring the ball in for the Eagles. Over to number 40, Whitted. 40 over to 10 for a three-point shot. It's no good, and Eagles get the rebound, put it right back up, and there's Walker on that rebound. That was Gideon Walker. Knights get possession after the ball sits out of bounds. There's Gray bringing the ball down. Over to Venom. Venom driving down towards the baseline, puts it back out to Gray. Gray, same thing, nothing doing at the baseline. He puts it over to Venom. Venom into Burton. Burton up for two and missed it, but Walker there with a rebound. Oh, it's a jump ball. Somebody got a hand on it with Walker. And possession goes to White. Eagles bring the ball in. Number 40, Whitted, bringing the ball across. Passing it over to the near side, Ramsey. Ramsey down to the corner. Cross-court pass to 41. 41 back up top to Ramsey. Ramsey back to 41. He steps in. Over to 13 on the near side. Venom there for defense. Back to 10. Back to 13 for three. And that's another three-pointer. Burton bringing the ball down for the Knights. Over to Gray. Gray over to Venom in the corner for three. Venom puts it up. It's off the rim, and Eagles tip the ball to keep it from going out, and they get possession. Long pass. Oh, tried to make a long pass. Gray there to block it. Let's see who possession. White ball. Out on green. Ledger Rust coming in. He's going to sub for Burton. 30 seconds left in the game. Scores 57-28. Ramsey bringing the ball in for the Eagles. Gives it off to Whitted, number 40. Long pass down to 13. I think they're just going to run the clock down. Over to 4 in the far corner. Up top to 12. 12 to 40. 40 cross court to 10. 10 cross court. Gray blocking that pass, steals it, making the fast break, putting the shot up, and it's good for two. And that's the ball game, folks. Well, that was a good way to end the ball game with a nice steal and a good layup. Happy to see that. All right, folks, appreciate you joining us on PCCS TV. We're at the Riverview Christian School Tournament in Forsyth, Missouri. And we'll see you tomorrow for more basketball action in Forsyth.
This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School, 2490 West Tower Drive, Bolivar, Missouri. Stop by our school to see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for students.